Hi, my name is Shunu Shrestha, class of 2007, majored in Women's Studies and English. Currently, I work for the City of Minneapolis. I am the Senior Advisor, Human Trafficking Prevention. So basically, I advise the city on issues related to human trafficking and exploitation. My role is to talk about the disproportionate effect of exploitation and human trafficking on marginalized communities. Before I came to the US in 2003, I was working for an organization called Beyond Beijing Committee. The work that they did was to promote women's human rights. I was really intrigued and so consumed by the work that they did, what they were trying to advance in the society, fighting for women's rights. I think I really wanted to explore further. I really wanted to see what was out there for me. I was always so curious and so intrigued of the work that was happening, but also some of the things that I had experienced growing as a woman in Nepali society. I had seen discrimination, discriminatory practices very closely. I always questioned some of the things, but was never able to figure out what it was. I think that sort of led me to come to the United States. One of the things that I have realized over the years working, volunteering at different organizations is that we all need to think about each other. And that's what St. Kate's really taught me, to integrate that social justice approach in everything that you do. And whatever I am today, it's all because of the 4 years that I spent at St. Kate's. I do sincerely believe that if we all come together to end all kind of injustices, we can.
I think she's done incredible work for the years that I have known her, and I don't expect that to stop anytime soon. I also expect many, many more years of amazing work from Shunu. I expect her to get better and to engage more people on a bigger, broader stage, on a deeper level. So I think that is a perfect fit because she is a rising star.
Hello, my name is Helen Wagner, and I graduated from St. Kate's in 1969 with a degree in English and also secondary education. Since it was difficult getting teaching positions, I had to go another route, and so I started working at 3M for a little bit. And a little bit turned into 40 years. But during those 40 years at 3M and in public relations and marketing, I still was a teacher at heart, and I found many ways to teach at 3M with my own staff, being a mentor. Throughout the years, much of my volunteering had to do with teaching, and still does. I do it because I had a lot of advantages having been at St. Kate's and having the caring people. My friends were caring, the faculty was caring. It was a place that just said, we care about you, and so I couldn't really leave there without having that become a part of me. At St. Kate's, I found that there were people around me who were role models about giving back. My parents believed in helping other people, but this was really amplified by the sisters and their story starting way back in 1905 when they came here to help educate girls. It was through St. Kate's that this whole idea of being a teacher, to give, to have somebody be able to do something they couldn't do before, really was instilled in me. So I have done work at St. Kate's for many years, since it's almost my 50th anniversary.
What's impressed me most about Helen's volunteer work, she has done anything that you could think of to help the entities she's trying to serve. If they need somebody to take part in a play, she's willing to take part in the play. If they need somebody to help little kids who can't read, she's willing to help the little kids read. If they need somebody to plan an event that's going to bring in tens of thousands of dollars, she's really happy to plan the event. She makes all these things that she's doing into a fun project, into an enjoyable thing to do. What's the result? Other people, including me, think that volunteering is probably a worthwhile, entertaining, often fun thing that you can actually do. She can do it at a very high level as a board member at institutions like Landmark and Park Square. She can do it in a classroom full of third graders. She can do it in a beaten up ballroom of a transient hotel in New York. If she says she'll come, she's there. And she almost always says she'll come.
Hi, my name is Bao Vang, and I'm the President and CEO of the Hmong American Partnership, and I have been in this job for about 12 years. I graduated from the College of St. Catherine in 1991, and I majored in business administration with a concentration in accounting. When I started here at Hmong American Partnership, I knew that we have the responsibility of being a role model and also inspire our younger generation to go further than we have. And so the work that I have done is really capitalizing on our life journey and our life experience to extend a helping hand beyond the Hmong community. I'm proud to say that we now speak 22 different languages and representing 18 nationalities and serving close to 30,000 clients on an annual basis. So it's really giving them hope and inspiration and help them to navigate the system, and also let them know that there are people who have gone, before that could, be a source of support and then also a source of inspiration for them. Because I was not only the first person in my family to go to college, but at that time in 1987, there's not a lot of Hmong students that are actually going on to college. It was a little bit lonely because there's not a lot of people that understanding the challenges that refugee first generation students face. And so it was very lonely and challenging, but I think that the support, from all of the faculty and staff there made all the difference. And so I really saw an opportunity for me as first generation Hmong refugees to really be extending a helping hand and giving back.
I've known Bao for over 17 years. We first met at an organization called Professional Hmong Women Association. You could definitely tell that she was a powerhouse because the moment she walks into a door, everyone just kind of stops in their toes, which is great because that's just who she is in terms of a leader. And I feel like Bao is that type of person, that type of leader that leads because she wants to create more leaders. And that's a very exciting thing for people here at HAP. Bao always says that her greatest success would be that people move into other leadership positions. What I think makes a really great leader are three things. They have to be inspiring, they have to be innovative, and they have to have passion for what they do. And she emulates all of those, and I think that if you ask anyone here at HAP, or in any of the work that she does with the 3 charter schools that we also oversee, amongst the many other social enterprises that we have here at HAP, that they would say that those 3 things they see within her. Well, Bao's just awesome, and everybody knows it.